Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where somebody's doing a trade recap or talking to you with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll find some value here in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at the market open. Watching Nvidia here for a potential short at 170.25. Short meaning making money when prices go down. Market's been open for a couple minutes. So if you're a beginner, yeah, believe it or not, you can make money when prices go down. That is known as going short or shorting. So I'll keep a close eye on that one. Watching a couple others, but I'll go ahead and pause for now. Okay, gonna go ahead and get short here on Tesla at 175.05. See if it wants to come down here. Really watching the overall markets here. Thinking this candle wants to come down, and if it does, that should help me out. So what you see over here is the SPY overall markets. So like I said, looking for that to come down. And if it does, that should give me a nice boost. So it took off 100 at 174.50. Seeing if this thing wants to give me some more to the downside here. Again, watching the overall markets too. Got a bit of a bounce down there. I don't like that. So I'm going to half size. Now 100 shares left. So still could maybe be a small losing trade at this point if this thing really just snaps back up against me, which it could because it is Tesla. Ideally, I'm hoping it snaps back in my favor, but yeah, you can see the overall market's not really cooperating, but I still want to give them a chance to come back down. $174, definitely going to be that key breakdown point. And if Tesla just wants to do it all on its own, I'm not going to complain about that either. No, but once again, starting to bounce. I'm going to go ahead and take off another 50 there. Still have 50 in case it does want to actually break, but right now, seems like a 50-50 thing. There we go. Good. Still have those 50 shares, so those are becoming more and more valuable. Markets now maybe coming back down, which would be fantastic. Oh, not fast. Starting to maybe bounce back up. All right, I'm just going to call it good. So a very modest trade there, $143, but I'll take it. So got a breakdown, but as you see, not really got much of a breakdown there. But I'll pause and take a look around, see what else I can find. All right, have an order at 169.65. So trying to get filled on the short side, but I want it to come up to me. So again, it's got to come up to 169.65. In order to fill me. You can see my order is down here. Whoops. My marker's not. I think that's why. Yes. All right. Well, now it should work. So down here you can see the white order there. White because it's been submitted to the market. It just has not been filled. So if it does get filled, that will change to green. So we'll keep an eye on it. I'll go ahead and pause, and if it looks like it's going to potentially get filled, then I'll get the, well, coming up to that area. Okay, oh, coming back down. All right, I'll pause. We're going to go ahead and get short here at 169, or try to. I might have just missed it. There we go. Filled on the back test there. So in at 169. And it's just really a question of, does this thing want to roll over, or is this still going to be uptrending, or is this the end of the uptrend where it rolls back over? Not that I, need to see it go down to the lows, but it doesn't want to take somewhat of a break is the question right now, and come back down. So markets are looking good to ideally come down. So took off 50 there. So very, very easily could still be a losing trade, just not quite as big of a losing trade because I did lower position size a bit. Took off another 50 there. There's the 200 moving average on that level, so I could very, very easily see it bouncing from that level, which it did. Let me bring that over. So that's why I was taking off some gains, just in case what is happening right now happened, where it bounces off that moving average. So again, still could be a losing trade. It's just not going to be as big of a losing trade because I did, reduce that position size and, put a little bit of profits in my pocket. But it wasn't necessarily about the profits. It was about well, what happens if this thing bounces? I don't want to take a full loss and going to have to get out. What in the world? Wow, what kind of loss was that? That thing just shot up like a... Wow, that happened very, very quickly. Well, I'm glad I did what I did. Now I'm down 31 bucks, which is fine. It's not like I was up a huge amount to begin with, but well, that's one of those moments where you feel good about reducing position size. Because imagine if I still had those extra 100 shares. What in the world? Wow. Well, I'm glad I did what I did there. I'm glad I did what I did. I'll be the first to admit sometimes you're like, I shouldn't have taken any off because I would have made more because it kept going in my favor. And those moments, exist, but so do these. So do these where you look back and you're saying, wow, I'm glad I reduced some position size, put a little bit of profits in my pocket, because had I not, the loss would have been way bigger. But that loss was not supposed to be that big to begin with. You saw that thing just came out of nowhere and just boom, just like that. All right, well, down $31 on the day, but in a weird way, feeling good about it because it could have very well been way worse than that. So yeah, definitely glad I did what I did there. Do you take Tesla here? That's really the question. Do you think 173 fails, or is this the bottom here forming? That's the big question now. So I'll keep an eye on it. But look at Nvidia. So the secondary lesson here is, the holding and hoping. Well, I'm not going to be disciplined because it'll come back down. Okay, maybe it does come back down, but as of now, it's just going straight. It's going higher and higher. So that loss would be getting bigger and bigger. Yeah, I'm almost interested at 170 again. But okay, I'll go ahead and pause. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. I haven't even been around the computer since that last trade. Had to step away for a while. So yeah, closing it down $31 with commissions. I don't know, let's call it 40-ish just to make it safe. And yeah, there you go. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you're green, and then just like that, it all disappears. Granted, did not mean to necessarily go this red. Not that I'm hugely red. It's 40 bucks, but as you saw, that one got away from me a little bit at the end. But knowing just how fast that thing moved, and had I still had the fair, full position size, I'm feeling good about things. That's just how it goes. It's amazing how 1 minute you're getting the price going in your favor. You're counting your, okay, how much am I going to make? This is great. This is great. And just like that, things can turn around and bite you. But like I said, I'm glad I managed that the way I did. And, that's something that you can consider. Yes, there's no such thing as a perfect system, because sometimes you'll manage a position and then it'll go in your favor and you'll be able to play the game of, had I not done that, it would have been a bigger win. But in this situation, I get to play the fun game of, wow, had I not done that, that would have been an even bigger loss. And allows me to stay well within striking distance. I'm confident that I'll be able to get $40 back in, the coming days. So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. If you enjoy these live trade videos, if you appreciate the transparency, appreciate somebody posting, losses, I hit that like button, leave a comment below, and check out the channel as a whole. And if you like what you see, then I would love to have you as a subscriber. But everybody take care. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.